Welcome to Africa channel. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to help us.
A week spent with the new Tacoma revealed a midsize pickup that's extremely agreeable to live with. The all-new 2024 Toyota Tacoma is here with aims to continue its reign as ruler of the midsize pickup segment. The lineup available at launch spans a total of 8 trim options, including the TRD Off-Road, which we reviewed here. This review concerns the TRD Sport, a less hardcore take on the off-road pickup. Not quite as barebones as the lowest trims and not as feature-rich as the upper ones, the TRD Sport strikes a balance between utility, value, and reasonable off-pavement expectations. No doubt it'll be one of the more popular Tacoma options. The new Tacoma looks somewhat like the previous model, although it now wears Toyota's current truck and SUV styling, the grille of which looks far better and more proportional here than on the Tundra. TRD Sport trim Tacomas are highly configurable and come equipped with either a turbocharged 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces a claimed 278 horsepower and 317 pounds-to-foot of torque, or the optional iForce Max hybrid with 326 horsepower and 465 pounds-to-foot. It's one of the few trims that not only offers an 8-speed automatic but also a 6-speed manual, and you can spec either 2WD or 4WD. Toyota does make one restriction: this one's available only as a double cab, crew cab. As a daily personal vehicle, the Tacoma will surely impress with its simplicity. As a volume seller, it's in Toyota's best interest to perfectly walk the line. Nothing too radical. Nothing too different. Just something that works. As such, all the truck's controls are where you expect them to be, and it drives and handles well. It's much improved from the more rough and tumble prior model. The powertrain feels new, that's for sure. Power delivery is crisp, urgent, and at the ready. Even though our test truck came with a lower output engine, merges and passes still happen with aplomb. There's little to no turbo lag, and the transmission flicks off shifts rapidly. The brakes are smooth, linear, and easy to get used to. As an amusing side note, this truck had the bassiest stock 4-cylinder engine I've ever heard. It reminded me of the baritone hum that's piped into the twin-turbo V6 Toyota Tundra. It seems Toyota really doesn't want to alienate truck shoppers with engines featuring fewer cylinders and less displacement, so it makes its new powertrain sound as gruff as possible. Despite the Tacoma's midsize classification, you'll never forget you're driving something big and tall. The truck easily dwarfs most other things on the road, even SUVs, so you'll have to exercise some caution when navigating parking lots and downtown streets. Forward visibility isn't terrific due to the high hood, so we'd recommend splurging on the optional panoramic view monitor that gives you a 360-degree top-down view of everything. Our test truck lacked this and made parking more challenging. There's a certain truckishness and heft to the steering, but it's accurate and leaves you with a good idea of where the nose is aimed. Planted and secure at highway speeds, the Tacoma tackles on and off ramps with confidence, probably owing to this trim's TRD Sport tuned shocks. In contrast to the preposterously opulent GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate we recently reviewed, this Tacoma was more basic. The TRD Sport's interior was upholstered in cloth and black plastic. Manually adjusted seats enhance the roughing it vibe. The cloth feels durable to the touch, and the plastic controls spin and move in their mounts with satisfying weightiness. Much like the Chevy Silverado EV weight, it's an interior you won't mind both using and subjecting to abuse. That's exactly how a pickup should be. Still, we weren't left completely destitute. There is the big and clear 14.0-inch infotainment screen that provides fabulously clear footage from the backup camera. The days of lousy Tacoma technology are a thing of the past. The front seats are heated. Rear seat passengers are the ones who get the shortest end of the stick, though the seats themselves are comfortable enough, but they're fairly low to the floor and don't offer much legroom. Parents with children who require car seats might find things a bit tight. There were also no climate vents for rear passengers. At the test track, the 4WD TRD Sport Tacoma registered a 7.4-second sprint to 60 miles per hour, covered the quarter mile in 15.6 seconds at 91.1 miles per hour, and stopped fully from 60 miles per hour in 121 feet. By comparison, the more powerful 310 horsepower, 391 pound-to-foot 2023 Chevy Colorado Trail Boss tallied a 6.1 second 0 to 60 time, a quarter-mile result of 14.5 seconds at 94.9 miles per hour, and a stopping distance of 121 feet. RWD acceleration worked best when launching at 2,700 revolutions per minute with pedal overlap. We found that nice threshold of just enough wheel spin, while also avoiding bog, to maximize available grip. Past Toyotas usually cut power when they sensed any sort of simultaneous brake and throttle combination. This is no longer the case. Acceleration runs in 4 high were unsurprisingly quicker by a tenth or two, inviting the front wheels to the party resulted in 0 wheel spin at launch. Amusingly, all these runs were also accompanied by turbo whistle. Welcome to the modern age, Tacoma. Among the options we were able to test, we appreciated the $845 premium audio package, 14.0-inch screen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and $585 heated seats. And as mentioned above, if you're getting this truck, think about opting in for the package that includes the 360-degree camera. With the automatic, the RWD TRD Sport starts at $40,895, and the Ford WD version at $44,095. The manual transmission drops the price slightly. This makes the TRD Sport Tacoma a few $1,000s more expensive than the equivalent Ford Ranger or Chevy Colorado, and all three are brand new and equipped with the latest tech. Only the Toyota comes with the Tacoma's reputation for reliability and resale value. However, and intangibles aside, the Tacoma feels overwhelmingly, thoroughly, and successfully updated. The new Tacoma still gives the same vibes as the old Tacoma, it's just better in every way.